Hey everyone, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Oz Chris, here with a review of Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma, Volume 2. 100% I've definitely been enjoying this series. It's a great pretty much comedy. I would see it as a comedy as there's a lot of comedic moments. Not sure what genre I would fully put it in, but let's say comedy. It is a fun series to read, and obviously the fan service part. While it is fan service, it's a typical thing a lot of manga have. It works well with the comedy because that's the whole point of those fan service moments is that it's supposed to be funny. It's just like, haha, this is strange, but this is also comedic. So in this volume, Soma has. Soma is, pretty much, he has moved into the school and going to uh, the Polaris dormitory. And to emphasize the fact that has to do with cooking, he has to present a dish in order to stay at the dormitory. And of course, he succeeds and he meets the rest of his, pretty much his roommates who are also attending the school. So Yuki Yoshina, Shun Ibusaki, uh, Zenjimaru, who he's kind of almost the comic relief character. Is just like he's supposed to be the almost focused, straight character that I don't want to mess around. Can you guys please leave me out of all of this? And of course he joins it. I know, and there's just I don't know. Found this very amusing. Just another one of the roommates, Ishiki, just having a ceiling cat moment, and but then later on, it's just a simple. This first half of this is just uh, introducing all of these other new characters that will be shown throughout the manga, but later on we have Soma's kind of first main challenge, and it starts off with him joining the Donburi Bowl Society headed by Kenichi Konishi. Yes, Kenichi Konishi. Yeah. Who reveals that their society is going to be closed down by Arena, who has sent one of her henchmen, what's her name? Ikumi Mito, the meat master, because she has a proficiency in preparing meat meals and all that. And as such, to keep the society alive, Soma challenges Ikumi to a Shokugeki. And the basic premise of a Shokugeki is just it is a very almost elaborate uh, cooking competition with the but to initiate a Shokugeki can't just you can't just willy-nilly just go into it and it just happens. You have to present something of equal worth. So for this instance, for the Shokugeki, if Ikumi wins, the society gets shut down, and Arena gets to use it for her whatever plans that she has. And Soma also gets expelled from school. But if Soma wins, the plans don't happen, and Ikumi has to join the society that she essentially is mocking. She doesn't believe that the Donburi Bowl Society is a legitimate society, and their food is just second rate. But simple enough. They go into the Shokugeki, and of course, I'm not going to spoil who wins. He's the protagonist of the series. I think it should be obvious who wins in this, but this is a good second volume of it. It introducing the new characters, all funny and quirky in their own kind of way. Introducing kind of the antagonists in a way. I would say the antagonists of the manga, and the emphasis that cooking is everything, pretty much. Like, in order to stay at Polaris dormitory, Soma had to cook. He had to cook a great meal to impress the what was her name? There's too many names here. Can't remember them all. To impress the caretaker, Fumio Daimito. To impress her, you get to stay. Then in order to challenge people, you need to cook. In a way, but pretty much yes. The emphasis is that cooking is everything. You have to eat, breathe, and shit cooking. Because out of the blue, someone could just challenge you to a Sokugeki with how would I say it? They can challenge you, and you have to risk everything to win. As when Soma first learns of a Shokugeki, he tries to challenge Ishiki, who is on the prestigious Council of 10, the elite of the cooking school, the best chefs, the ones that if they were to graduate, they would be the most prestigious chefs ever. And because Ishiki is on the council, he is in seventh place, the seventh seat. Soma, who wants to be at the top, even says during their opening ceremony in the previous volume, like it's like, I'm going to be on top, so pretty much broadcasting to everyone, I'm going to be the best chef there is. I'm going to overtake everyone, And then when learning of the council, it's just like, well, they're my targets. They are the ones I have to strive to defeat. That's my goal here. And him learning not to go in like headstrong. He has to strategize and learn to think in the best times to compete in a tournament, as he tries to initiate a Shokugeki against Ishiki, and Ishiki is like, you can't do it. There's like, what do you have of equal importance to bring to the table? So like with his Shokugeki with Akumi, his one was that if I lose, I get expelled. That's what he's bringing to the table. And he initially didn't really have that. And Ishiki was just pretty much humoring him because he knows he saw him or heard that he was the one that claimed that he was going to be the top, the best of the best. He's going to reach for the top. So it's just humoring him, despite the fact that everyone's all roommates. But so far for the series, it's definitely a fun manga. It's a great manga. Definitely pick it up if you haven't already. And that's it for the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you haven't already, or if YouTube has messed with you. Leave a comment, check out my previous videos, check out my Twitter, and I'll see you all next time.